What is going on, lads? My name is Dennis and welcome to the Ligue 1 Team of the Season's predictions video. Now without further ado guys, we're going to get straight into the video. So starting off in goal, we are going to be going with Salvatore Sirigu. 89 rated goalkeeper, 91 diving, 92 reflexes, 84 handling, 78 kicking and 90 positioning. This card would be very, very good on Ultimate Team. His normal card, as if you if you knew me in person, I'm pretty sure that Sirigu is I think one of the greatest goalkeepers on the game. He's up there. I think personally he's very good. Very consistent as well for me. And if you're going to build a Liga 1 team, you would definitely have Sirigu in your side. Okay, so moving on to the right back now, we're going to be going Serge Aurier. Now this guy had an inform already this year as a right midfielder. But I think he'll still get the right back team of the season card, playing very consistently all year. And for Toulouse, and I do think he'll be getting in the team of the season. I can't think who else they would give it to, because there's only been one right back. Well, he had an inform as a right mid, but he's a normal right back in his card. And that's those stats right there on that card. With the 84 pace, 82 defending, 80 heading. They're centre back stats right there. He could play very well in the right back spot. Because moving on to the centre back, we're going to be going with Nicolas Unkaloo. Now he has 82 pace, 87 defending, and 81 heading, which is very, very good on a centre back, of course. Now this guy, I'm not sure if he's 6 foot. I'm pretty sure that he's only 5'11", but he does have decent jumping in game. I'm pretty sure. Well, I hope so anyway. And this guy, he's very good because you can link off. In hybrids with other Cameroonian centre backs. I think that's where he's from. But yeah, if this card gets put into Ultimate Team, very, very solid card all round. Okay, so moving on to the next centre back, we're going to be going with Thiago Silva. Now this guy, his Team of the Year card was insane. With the stats on this Team of the Year card are absolutely just out of this world. And again on his Team of the Season, they're up there as well. With 85 pace, 92 defending, and 88 heading. Thiago Silva will be, he'll be one of the most expensive players in the team, but he won't be the most expensive. Okay, so moving on to the left back, we have Henry Bedimo. Now this guy had an inform this year already, a 76 rated inform, I believe. Actually, no. I think it was a 78, I'm not sure anyway. But this guy, 86 pace, 81 defending, 79 heading. This card will be going for quite a lot of coins in my opinion, just because of the fact that it will be the only 80 rated left back in this league. The Liga 1 is one of those leagues where the fullbacks in the league, along with Serie A, aren't the greatest in terms of rating on FIFA. I'm not sure why, but it just comes down to one of those things really where I don't know, but this card will be very good on Ultimate Team nevertheless if it gets put into Ultimate Team. Okay, so moving on to the right hand side of midfield, we do have a cam in fact, and I had to put James Rodriguez into the side just because of the fact that he has had 3 informs I believe already this year, and his Team of the Season card could cut that off on a great year what he's had this season. I'm not sure how many goals he scored, but he's been playing very, very well, as you can tell. If he's had 3 informs this year already, that's just mad considering, Monaco, I'm pretty sure they're near the top of the table, but I don't think they're top. I'm not sure, I don't really watch French football a lot. But with those stats, 84 pace, 84 shooting, 87 passing, 90 dribbling. I mean, 90 dribbling, 90 dribbling is very good, and, I have tried his 3rd inform, the cam, and I struggle to dribble with it just because of the fact that I think he's quite tall, so he has very low agility. So I'm not sure what his team of the season card will be like. Sorry, but I hope if it's if it's decent, I could try it out, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So okay, so moving on to the first centre midfielder, we're going with João Moutinho. This guy's had an inform this year already. I mean, just look at those stats. Every stat is above 70. He's got 83 pace, 81 shooting, 88 passing, 87 dribbling, 79 defending, and 74 heading. Very, very good overall stats there. An 88 overall card, and that card just looks very, very good indeed. You can play him in pretty much any position with those stats. You can play him CDM, you can play him centre mid, you can probably play him cam and even centre forward. If you wanted to. I'm not sure what his work rates are, but if you had the correct work rates, you could definitely play him in a more advanced role. Moving on to the next centre midfielder, we're going to go with Blaise Matuidi. Now, this guy has had 2 informs. He's had an 81 normal card, an 82 inform, and an 83 inform. And his 86 team of the year will be as good as his second inform, which I have tried, which is a very, very good card. 88 defending on a CDM is ridiculous. 83 pace is even better. 81 heading, 82 passing, and 79 dribbling. Very, very good overall card stats there for a CDM. PSG, he'll be going for a lot of coinage as he can link up with certain players, that you're going to see coming up next. And, he's very, very small and agile, and he's pretty strong on the ball as well. Very, very good player overall, in my opinion. Okay, so moving on to the left-hand side, we have Ezekiel Lavezzi. This guy, I think, has had 2 informs this year. Not sure. He might have had an 86 and an 87. I'm not sure if he's had 2 or 1. But anyway, this guy, 93 pace, 82 shooting, 79 passing, and 93 dribbling. Those stats on a left-wing card are very, very good. He's a 90 rated overall card. And, those stats on that type of card will be very, very good. And, without a doubt, if, he's going to be going for a million, if not over a million, I think, in my opinion. I could be wrong. He could be only go for a couple 100,000, but he could be going for over 1 million coins, so if he's going for over that, then, he's going to be very, hard to pack and things like that, but very good player, right foot on that left-hand side, cutting in with the 4-star skills and that, I believe 4-star weak foot. Overall, very good player. The first striker we are going to go with is going to be Edinson Cavani. Now, this guy recently got a man of the match card. I'm quite surprised that he wasn't actually in most consistent team of the season. I really thought he would have been doing that, but his man of the match card is apparently very, very good. And imagine this team of the season card: 88 pace, 89 shooting, 89 heading. That's the perfect stats for a striker that I believe is 6'1" or 6'2". Very, very strong as well on the ball. And the only problem with this guy is he only has 3-star weak foot and those 3-star skills, and he has a high work rate. So you're going to find him tracking back a lot. I found that sometimes those players are very difficult to play with. Up there with Diego Costa, he's another player that is like that as well. And moving on to the final player, we are going to be going with the big man himself, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. This guy's team of the year card is absolutely insane. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. This guy right here, 81 pace, 94 shooting, 84 passing, 84 headed, 93 dribbling. This guy is 6'5" and he has 93 dribbling. This guy is insane on Ultimate Team, and without a doubt, we'll be going for a lot of coins. I can imagine in the 3 million coin range, up there with his team of the year card. Right, moving on to the first player on the bench, we are going to be going with Vincent Enyema. Now, this guy has had 2 informs already this year, and I believe on FIFA 12 this guy did have an 84 rated team of the season card. Now, with those stats on a goalkeeper, they are very, very good goalkeeping stats, and because he's 84 rated and Nigerian and doesn't play for one of the top clubs in France, he won't be going for a very lot of coinage, maybe at the start, but when the Ligue 1 team of the season is released, he will be dropping in price rapidly. So I recommend that when team of the season does come out, you do not purchase players that are going to lose you money. Okay, moving on to the next player, we have Simon Kjaer. Now, this player I don't really know much about, but my friend who also does YouTube videos, I will leave a link to his description leave a link in the description to his channel. His name is The Real SG. You might not know him or not, but this guy actually, I don't think you remember it, but we were talking about these centre-backs before, and he actually came up in the conversation. This guy's had an inform already this season and scored a lot of goals from centre-back, as I think he's quite tall, 190 centimetres. I'm not sure what that is, but Ibra is 195, so he may be like 6'5", 6'4". Very, very good, and this card looks, pretty decent. Don't be blinded by the pace. If he's very tall, and that's pretty quick for his size. Okay, so moving on to the next player, we're going to be going with Jeremy Toulalon. Now, this guy has already had an inform this year. I actually tried his inform. He's not that bad of a player. The only problem I felt is his pace lacks. But, again, on this card, he's got very good defending, heading, passing, all you need for that kind of CDM role that he plays, with the high defensive work rate that he has. It's very easy to just sit back and just play the passes with that 84 passing it does have. Okay, so moving on to the next player, we're going to be going with Solomon Kalou. Now, this guy I couldn't wait if this guy gets a team this season. Now his inform is very good. The only problem I found with him was his agility was quite low. But if this card right here, you know, with the 88 pace, 89 dribbling, 79 shooting, 75 passing, and 79 heading, you know, they are very good in-game. Sorry, they are very good card stats, and his in-game stats on his inform card are very good as well. 88 pace, and you know, I believe he's like 6 foot as well, so you know, he's pretty good in the air, you know, for a person who's that quick. You know, he's got very good jumping, I believe. I'm not sure, but you know, I can't wait to, if this guy, you know, if someone clue gets a team this season, I really want to try this card. Okay, so moving on to the next player, we have a player that I didn't really find out about until I looked on YouTube and looked at some of the videos and looked on Twitter as well. Okay, this guy's called Florian Thauvin. Now, this guy plays for the French under-21s team and scores goals for fun for those. And he's recently just transferred, I believe it was from Lille. It might not have been Lille, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it was Lille. But, you know, I might be wrong, I'm not sure. But anyway, this guy, you know, he scores goals for fun. He's very good at free kicks, so look out for his in-game stats when because he will be definitely getting one in my opinion. Just look at his in-game stats when he gets one, as his free kick stats will be very good indeed. Okay, so moving on to the next player in the team, and it is Cabela. Now this guy has had I believe 2 informs already, if I'm not mistaken. He has had a calm inform and a striker inform. And I believe he will get a striker team of the season. 85 pace, 74 shooting, 75 passing, and 85 dribbling. This guy's very small though, so you know he's not going to be the kind of player that's going to play in a 4-3-3 with pacey wingers and crossing it in. You know, he's more the false 9. You can even convert him to a cam. You know, that kind of person who's going to make the good passes into the strikers to score you your goals. And moving on to the final player, we have one of my favourite players on Ultimate Team, and that is Lacazette. Now this guy, his inform is insanely good. 91 pace, 74 shooting on his team of the year, team of the season card, that is. And you know, with that 91 pace and that 77 heading, you know, he's pretty small, but you know, he's got very good heading stats for his size. And without a doubt, you know, he's going to be, I think he will be quite expensive because he's 80 rated, remember, so you know you can play him in that. I believe you can, you know, you probably could play him in that 4-3-3 role with that lone striker. So yeah, so if you did enjoy this video, leave a like on the video, and yeah, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description down below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.